Hello, board members. How we doing this fine Saturday morning? Well, I hope. As it is immersive, aka no face cam horror stream Saturday, it's time to start something brand new. Something that's actually quite old, but new to us and the world, and its newest version, with Alone in the Dark. Weirdly, technically influential series that really kind of started the survival horror somewhat. More of like a puzzle horror than survival horror, but kind of led to where we're at right now. And I think I've talked about how I'm a fan of a couple of them. I enjoyed Alone in the Dark 4, the new Nightmare, which was pretty interesting, and I enjoyed Alone in the Dark Inferno, which most people do not like. Most people see Alone in the Dark Inferno to be bad. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit when I played through it. It had a lot of interesting things going on. Whoop. Ah, the standard experience with its intended difficulty. Extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, including hints and helpful highlights. Those who want to figure out everything for themselves, no extra systems to guide the player. What can be switched throughout options? Ooh, old school. Old school used to be pretty busted. I don't know if we're really that worried about old school play. The difficulty can be switched through the options menu. Individual systems can be activated and deactivated. Let's try old school and see how bad it is. If it's not too bad, we can leave it. If it gets real rough, we might switch it. Frog. Everyone hail the Grand Frog. Hello, Grand Frog. Uh-oh. It's the Grand Frog's arch nemesis, the God Gator. Oh! Frog gone. Frog is gone. Bye, great frog. Rip. Yeah, rip indeed. Is that an allegory for us? Is the monsters like the alligator and we're like the frog, man? Alone in the dark. See, the scary part is when you're not
your
alone.
uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
We're always the frog? Yeah.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
Concerning.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
The
My
truth
uncle's
is we're all
not well, Mr.
frogs.
Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
It's fair. That's completely reasonable. Even in modern times, that's completely reasonable.
Did you bring a gun?
You mean the one that you can
I think
actively
it'll
see?
actually come to that.
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
Just a wellness
I
check,
don't
I
know.
assume?
Let's just find him first.
We talk to him, find out what's going on, and go from there. Pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, we actually get to keep the who do you play as thing. Edward Carnby, as played by David Harbour. Or we've got Emily Hartwood, as played by Jodie Comer? I don't know. That's a great question. Who do we play? Have we ever... I mean, we start blasting? I mean, that's probably going to be Edward Carnby then, if we're going to start blasting. If we're going to start blasting, we're probably playing as Edward since he starts with a gun. If it's anything like the fourth one where you could also choose who you played as, if you played as the guy, Edward Carnby, you started with a double revolver, and if I remember correctly, you also got like a slightly better shotgun at one point or something. And then if you played as the lady in that one, I don't remember her name, you had a regular revolver that was pretty bad, and it was a lot more focused on running around and not engaging in combat. So if we're gonna start blasting, we're gonna have to probably play as Edward. I think they translated his face pretty well for the purposes of this.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
This is a very weird way to approach this. You would just walk through the front door. It's it's a medical facility. It's not a personal home, right? Oh, that camera is a little swoosh. Look at that. That's a little. I might turn that down just a smidge. Yeah, aim sensitivity. Let's put her down like that, and a camera sensitivity. Unable to connect. We'll keep running after.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Yeah, good. Button mash. Enable button mashing. When turned off, the button can be held down instead. Oh, we're turning that off. I don't care about that at all. Fine with that. Okay. That's a little bit better. I don't like the motion blur though. I think we're turning that off all the way. That's just not good. Motion blur low. Wait, what's it look like on high though? Oh no. Oh, that is not okay. That is so... Who would want that? Who wants that much motion? Look at that. That's disorienting. That is terrible. Oh my god. Why would you want that much motion blur? I'm also going to turn this down a little bit. The field of view just a smidge. Not that. Camera shake scale. Just the scale of camera shake lower to evaluate motion sickness. I'll turn that just a smidge to make it a little bit easier to watch. Puts us... Okay, that feels a little bit more reasonable. Oh, dang. We can just go gun already. Okay. Wow, you didn't bring any backup rounds? Bud? Why did you not bring up backup rounds? My man, it's only 6 bullets. You at least got to bring 6 more. That's a very small gun. I don't know what year it is yet. I don't think they indicated. Obviously, it seems like at the latest, it's the early 20s, but... What's this?
Now, what do we got here?
I don't know. Oh, we got a flashlight. Okay. Kitchen garden key. Fair. That is a very bright flashlight. There is no way that's accurate. Unless flashlight technology took a huge dip in like the 70s, there's no way that that's accurate to how... Oh, excuse me, what? Oh, there's a dodge button. Okay, there's a dodge button. Okay. Shift is sprint. We have a dodge button. Crouch or stealth mode is C. Or control. Okay. Okay, interesting. Doesn't appear to be a melee button as of yet. Also, I don't know how to holster my gun. Well, that's silly. Why would you have me select it? Why don't I just apply it? Also, eyes hiding in the darkness. What's this? Pistol bullets. Okay. 32 ACP. Oh my god, we're firing small little baby bullets. Alright. Got it. I said that was a small gun, and I was not wrong. 32 ACP is a very small bullet. Excuse me? There is no way that that should be that... that's supernatural... Oh, wrong button. That is supernaturally dark. There's no reason it should be that dark in there. Sounds like more frogs? Hello?
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
Chained door. Okay, we don't have any battery indicators or stamina indicators, so that presumably that means we can run and use the flashlight at our leisure. Nothing. Nothing. What's this? Looks like a bucket. Okay. Wow, that box of bullets only had 2 rounds in it. Okay. Got it. So yeah, ammo seems like it's meant to be kind of scarce. I'm gonna play this straight up. That is still the wrong button for that. Burb. Whoa. Very nice garden.
It's one big tree to fit inside a conservatory.
You're not wrong, bud. Housekeeper's key. Why is that inside of a broken vase? It's kind of an odd spot for it.
Huh? What?
Huh. Huh, what? What? Why did you say that? Wait, am I hearing... Sounded like there was chanting or something for a second there. And there's a bird cage up there. A couple of them. Okay. I mean, in theory, we should be headed towards the main building, right? Yeah, it seems odd that there's no people here yet. Oh, booze. Looks like that's our healing kits. Apparently that door is not actually a door. Apparently this door is also not a door. What? How many not doors do we need? I swear Not an Elk came in here and was like, yeah, you should convince people about these not doors. That makes me wonder if there's going to be a mechanic later. Find the front door and let Emily Hartwood inside. Welcome to Dorado. Yeah, it makes me wonder if there's going to be a mechanic later that has something to do with making sure you choose the right key or don't choose the right key. What's this?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, more booze. Makes me wonder if he gets booze and then she gets cigarettes, since she was smoking a cigarette on the way in. Does that make sense? Dang. That is an odd-looking clothes iron. Family Bible. It's a clue.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth, or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo.
Interesting.
I've long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing
what?
of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, $0.25. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madame. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Okay. All right. Alone in the dark. You're doing some interesting stuff here suddenly. Wait, what? All right. So, I like that. That there's like additional subtext of stuff going on besides this that's played in via the audio. I like that a lot. Okay. All right. All right. All right. If you can keep this up, Alone in the Dark, I'll be quite impressed with you. So far, you're doing very good. This is like a solid, like, B+ so far. Okay, all right, all right. If you can maintain this, you might be, yeah, you might be good. That was interesting. I like that a lot. More pistol bullets. Actually, one pistol bullet. Okay, so she was Christian, but she also starts doing voodoo because she feels it's all together. That makes sense. But then there's also something else going on here. Okay. Obviously, this must be set during the Dust Bowl and the Great Depression, because it sounds like she was sending the letter potentially to a family member who was suffering from the Dust Bowl. So that throws this very, very specifically into the 30s, it seems like. The 1930s, not the 2030s. This would be a very different module. Just... What? What's that noise? I have a gun! It's a small one, but it's still a gun! Bullets in the fridge. That's a choice. Who do you... Oh, God. Let's not bring that up right now. Yeah, I don't know how to... It says up. Oh, this controls the camera. Okay. See, it's showing the D-pad on the thing on the left. But I'm using a mouse and keyboard, so I don't know why it's showing a D-pad. Maybe that's just one of those things they haven't fixed just yet. I also love that we're just, like, ransacking this kitchen. Like, our character's cool with ransacking this kitchen of a place that, like, we don't know anything about. Bug. Oh, the door's not locked. What about this one? Oh, here we go. Because our objective is to get to the front door and let in Emily. So we kind of need to be going upstairs right now. Opus. A magazine of literature and fine arts. Fair enough. Ah. Okay, that one's barred on the other side. I like that. Okay. Bathroom. Whoa, that was a rat, I guess? That was very large, whatever it was. Oh, interesting choice for the mirrors. Kind of the shadow mirror. Okay, that's interesting. I should recommend Dead Island sometime. I guess we could. That would be an Action Tuesday one for sure. I mean, I own it and the DLC sequel thing that they put out for it, so we could do that on stream pretty easily. But that's very much action. Rats of unusual size? Yeah, it was.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now.
Mm-hmm.
I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Okay. I like the gimmicky key thing, implying that that's going to be a thing we're going to have to deal with. Alright, some more booze. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what that is. I think it's a sewing kit. That's a sewing kit, and there's like a doll? Interesting. This must be the medications box. Yeah, we don't have an additional key, so... Ah, map? Dracado floor plans, yep. Alright, so we kind of know where we need to go then. It sounds like we need to head over to the grand parlor. Stair hall, treatment room, doctor's office, clerk's office, reception. Okay, so that's where we're headed, is over here to reception, right? I don't know what this symbol is. I guess we're in the orderly's office is what this is implying. Oh, this is the barred symbol. Okay. Oh yeah, bolted door, locked door, blocked door. Okay. Explored and completed. Oh. Okay. Huh. Puzzle. Player position. And then just a door. Wow, that's a very good map, actually. How do I...
Desetto, the old plantation building, was ready to fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray. Seeing how the staff couldn't even be bothered with answering the door, Detective Comby figured they would just head inside and grab Jeremy. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her uncle.
Oh. They have a narration going on over the top of this? That's interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay, so we have some, like, personal effects. I can't spin it, but we can zoom in on it.
Louisiana State Board of Private Investigator Examiners grants the following license to Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. License number 196692-LA. Good until May 15th, 1930.
Oh, this might be expired then. This might be expired. That might be expired. Lasting debt.
Carnby, why am I hearing from Gloria Allen that you got some job at the loony bin? You better not be thinking of paying her off before me. I don't want to take you for a ride, so get me my money. I'll be at the Maccabean all night if you score some dough. Obed Morton.
Okay, so we're in debt. Okay, Family Bible, we already looked at that. And Lonnie's Diary, we already looked at that. Lagunips? Looks like it's collectibles. Secret objective. Dying with dignity. Forbidden knowledge? What? Unlock the shotgun cabinet. What am I looking at? Sets completed. Okay. Piazza key. Piazza key. Okay. Guess it's not that one. Alright. So as of... An app is updated with information about the world, including locked doors and unsolved puzzles. I to open the map. Okay. I is an interesting choice. Mature. Change floor plan. Change floor. Player location. Okay, an eye to close. Interesting. Okay, so as of right now, this thing has my attention. This is actually pretty interesting.
I need the key.
Okay. Piazza. Yeah, we should be asking some questions about, like, where is everybody?
Oh.
It's a big stuffed bear. As giant stuffed bears go, that one actually doesn't look too intimidating. I think it's because its arms are out straight.
I need the key.
And not, like, up in a mauling position. So it's just like, I'm a bear. How are you doing this fine Saturday morning? Uh-oh. Oh, cutscene.
Thanks.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that heartwood glue, doesn't she?
That's right.
What is happening suddenly?
I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man
Oh.
again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you, get back to your rooms. McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that
What?
case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Oh,
Don't
they
worry, we'll be
100%
discreet.
can.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
Okay. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Floppy Penguin, for that raid. Hopefully you're having a good day. Welcome, Advanced Lamp. We're starting up the brand new module, Alone in the Dark. And so far, for Alone in the Dark, it sure is bright. Well, it's more about the fear of being alone in the dark than the actual act of being alone in the dark. As of right now, this module is
Here
doing
we are.
very
Let's look
good.
around. See if we can dig up any clues.
I was a little concerned. Search Jeremy rooms for clues. I was a little concerned when they showed up all these unique characters a little bit, but it seems like there's going to be more going on with it than just they're annoying. So hopefully that's the case. But welcome everyone. What were we playing over there today? Advanced Lamp, was it you or was it actually Floppy Penguin doing something? Ooh, we got a puzzle box. Metopia? Oh, okay, fantastic. I was streaming? Ah, yeah. Gotcha. The Commonplace book.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea.
What?
Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep.
It says 1 of 5, but I can't turn the page? Painted tile. In a wooden tile, the motif suggests that this being part of a larger picture. Makes sense. I hope this isn't going to be something stupid where it turns out because I have a controller plugged in or something silly. But how's Metopia treating you, Advanced Lamp? It looks very cute, which is about all I can say for it. Move marker, select piece. Oh, okay, that's actually perfectly fine. I thought it was going to be more involved. It's actually very easy. I like that. Going good so far, just need to think who will be in my team.
You know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't.
Talisman?
Help me out here, will you?
Talisman? You mean, you should probably say a clock. Talisman? Okay, there's definitely something weird going on with Carnby.
I would kill the guy to throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
That's a perfectly serviceable picture frame. He just wants to sound smart. Wow, that could be. You're not wrong.
Oh, wow. That's striking.
That is...
I want to save this one.
Yeah. That is actively your uncle in a picture. Reflection. Like, that's him. That's why he's missing. He's in that painting.
to go see Dr. Gray.
What? Yeah, I don't
Come
know.
on, let's go.
We just started.
Yeah, I'm coming.
All we know is that the uncle has some kind of shadowy man following him around, and it's apparently like a family curse. And that's kind of it, really.
Miss Hartwood. Emily?
Ooh. The spookums are already starting. Is this a sequel to the original Alone in the Dark, or is it a brand new take? I think it's a
What's
reboot.
going on? Where am I?
Okay. Investigate the corner store. What? Interesting. But yeah, from what I understand, and based on the time frame of this, I'm guessing this is a reboot. The characters don't seem to know each other. And I don't think this has anything to do with any of the previous ones. I think it's a fresh reboot of the series. Yeah, we're just gonzo. So I'm assuming this just means that these doors are blocked off. I don't understand. I mean, I guess if he's having money trouble, the best gun he might be able to afford is a 32 ACP. Personally, in this time and place, I would probably be carrying around a 38, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was an Atari somewhere in the module. It's set in the 1930s, so it would be a little weird. They'd have to... but I mean, they could do some like time jumping nonsense stuff and potentially have an Atari in there. Time traveling Atari. Also, okay, we are. Oh, we have broken the module. We are floating above the ground. I am stuck behind this door. And I cannot get out. Well, this is a different kind of problem to have now, isn't it? Can I crouch, maybe? Nope. I think we're actively stuck. Huh. Let explore go to jail? This is a linear path. This isn't even exploring. AAA module. Welcome, Drake the Great White. You know, is it? And I mean, that's not actually saying much. AAA, quadruple A modules these days come out and are completely bug-riddled messes. To be fair. Huh. Well. Oh, right. Quadruple A. Yeah. Zane broke it? I mean, I don't think... I mean, Floppy Penguin's channel did raid us, and then it broke, so... Yeah, I don't know what to do. If I could shut this door, maybe, but... We are hiring crane operators, $2 a day, pay $35 a day. Oh, longshoreman is $2 a day, crane operators $15 a day. That's actually not too bad. Whatever that means, true. Oh, we got out, we got out, we got out. There we go. All right, we're fine, everyone. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're good. We're good. We managed it. It took some flailing. That is a big... Look at that. That is a big, gooey monster. Oh! Oh, you attacked me through the wall. Okay. Wow, you are incredibly wiggly. Ow, we're just going to die. We are trapped. What is it? Okay, alright. Can we reload? Okay, at least they don't do much damage yet. Okay. Now we're on the trolley. Kill a monster with a ranged weapon. Now you're on the trolley. What does that mean? I wonder why they retextured the Evil Within 1. Did they? Did they retexture the Evil Within 1? Trouble with the trolley, eh? I thought it said now you're on the trolley, which I don't know what that means. I was just thinking this looks like Evil Within 1. Oh. Yeah, I think graphically this is actually a little bit better, but, you know, obviously Evil Within 1 is a little bit older. But yeah, visually I would say they look very similar in the style. Wait. Did he teleport? Did I miss that in the chaos? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. More on the shooting and movement, no advancement. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's very, very similar, if that's what you mean. Because he was standing over here, and then suddenly I got attacked from here. I guess he teleported. I don't know if that's a visual bug, or if that was intentional. Huh. Even the UI is the same? Oh, I guess it is, kinda, yeah. Let's see. I mean, the notes and the maps and stuff are very different as far as I can tell, but yeah, the visuals and like the actual UI and stuff is very similar. Teleportation is the theme of the module, is it? Graph detective modules, that's true. In that theory, in that way, that they are very similar. One's just a detective for the police, and the other one's a private detective, but both are detectives. Also, this doesn't have a melee attack, which is concerning. Evil Within Stranger Things actor module? Yeah, technically. I'm curious, though.
I can't go that way.
Oh, alright. More bullets. Okay, maybe combat isn't going to be as rare as I thought it was going to be. They're leaning on the more modern take of survival horror where the action is interlaced with the horror. Melee and Evil Within is so useless it might as well not have. Yeah, but it was good for breaking boxes and stuff.
What the hell is going on?
Or if you just felt like flailing around and hitting people in the face with your silly punches. Items can be thrown at enemies or used to distract them. Tap Q quickly to throw item, hold Q to aim. Okay. Oh, like that? You can't even, like, pick it up. Oh. Okay, that's weird. Plus shift to sprint. Yeah, I believe you. Now is not the time for sprinting, is it? We must be about to be chased by a monster. Ooh, booze. For those who are curious, we're playing this on normal difficulty with the old school puzzle system. The old school hint system, so we should get minimal hints on this. So that's why I'm going around and exploring a lot, is because I'm playing this in the old school way.
I can't go that way.
Okay, if you say so, bud. Johnny the Conqueror. Roots and medicine. Supplies, herbs, roots, grist, shells, and candles. Okay. Threw away a bottle of booze in a... Is that a trash can? Wait, was that a trash can or a mailbox? Hold on. Oh, it's a trash can. I thought that was a mailbox. Welcome to Farmer's Market. Baseball module. New Orleans Pelicans. Okay. What's weird is we technically don't know if our character has ever been here before. Presumably this is a memory he's in, but one of his own. Oh, that is a very large man.
They're not the good kind.
Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's story.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess.
You know surprising things, compare.
I was thinking the same thing.
The Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Okay. That was... Bastille's key. Keys. Okay. Preserved reptile. Oh, this is one of the collectibles. Okay. These are non-essential items that you can find throughout the module. Completing sets will uncover forbidden knowledge and sometimes even more. What? Items can carry over from one module to module. Some sets cannot be completed without playing both of Carnaby and Emily's campaign. Oh my god. Okay. That's cool. RDR2 made me appreciate how much I love third and first person. Yeah. I mean, I never played through Red Dead Redemption 2, but I played through the first one, and first and third person switching is pretty cool sometimes, if it's done correctly. Oh, this is definitely a reboot. Edward was Ginger in the original? Yeah. I think I might have gotten... One of the things you get is, like, the ultimate version of this is the reskins, so they're in their original looks. So you can actually play through with this with the low poly, like, Ginger version of him from the original. Well, I guess I can just come over here and talk to this guy. Huh.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Oh, alright. Cool. Alright, man, be safe. You seem like a nice guy. I was a little concerned with the meat hammer, the meat tenderizing hammer thing you got there, but otherwise you seem like a nice guy. Be safe, bud. Don't get got. Amazing. Yeah, if you go onto the store page of the, or not, I guess it wouldn't be the store page, but like the I don't know, display page for this module, it actually has people showing pictures of the original skins being used in with all this. Oh, that is... Oh, I don't know if I care for that. Oh, I don't like that even a little bit. I don't even know. Oh, I don't like that. That is not... That doesn't have a head for me to headshot. I don't like that at all. I prefer not to deal with that. Thank you. Ooh, what is this? Pipe. Weapon. Oh, okay. Oh. What? Okay, now we have a melee attack. Okay. I'm stuck again. Alright. Oh, God. Ow! Son of a gun. Come at me. Kill a monster with a melee weapon. Oh, my God. That's definitely a thing. Son of a pipe. Yeah. Well, this is... Oh, it's broken? Nothing in the trash can. Apparently the pipe is broken. So presumably that means we can eventually get better melee weapons? I keep feeling like this is meant to distract the enemies or something, but... You can throw enemies or use to distract them. Quickly throw the item, hold the Q. Ah, the brick. I gotcha. Can I... Oh, you can pick it up and walk with it. It's a little awkward, but it is possible. The pipe is the knife in current Resident Evil last resort weapon. Is this a $30 module? I don't remember now. I don't recall. Get a katana? I mean, we could probably unlock something like that eventually. Did that even do anything? It doesn't look like it did. Okay, well, what was the point of all the distractions if that doesn't actually do anything? Can I just hit you with one? Ow. Ow again. Okay, well, we hit him. Ow. What is happening?
My weapon broke.
Ah, okay. Okay, you can hit him with the bricks, which is fun. But yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what the price is. I think this was actually a full $60 module. Okay, it seems to just be able to chase us. I assume I can't go this way? Yeah, I can't go that way. Oh, that's a healing. Okay. Okay, we're getting about a quarter of our health back from a heal. Ow, heal. Okay, that building seems to be locked. Take that. Ow. Jeez. Okay, he can apparently combo us.
I can't go that way.
Ow. Oh. Ooh, a hatchet. Okay, we have a hatchet. I'd argue that's a much better key. Or a much better melee weapon than just a pipe. Oh, he is just following us, huh? Oh, and there's another. Ow. Ow. I think we missed. Ah, I'm being grappled. Wait. Did we? Wait. What? Okay, we died. Okay. All right. That was awkward. I would argue that was super weird and awkward. Okay, so we have the hatchet. That other monster is still technically over there. Super alone and dark? Yeah. So... I can't tell if this is supposed to be a stealth thing. Because I feel like we didn't... It just started running at us even though we were crouched. Oh. Yeah, it seems to know we're here, even though we're crouched. Oh, you just got infinite combos. Okay, you can just swing on that thing until it's dead. This court mark... The what? This courtyard reminds me of Encanto. Oh, I mean... Wow, we are suddenly very bloody. More bullets, please. Oh, that's a distraction. I feel like I hear another monster. Oh yeah, it's another one of these things. Are you dead? Oh. Wow. Harnby has a bit of a hard time with his accuracy. His follow-up shots are not the best. I mean, he is firing a very small gun that is going to be probably pretty inaccurate, but... Alright. Combat's a little weird. A little janky. Oh, it's a Juju. Okay. I don't get the distraction thing. Because those things are clearly seeing us even though we're stealth. So I don't understand what good the noise distractions are.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
Okay, so our character knows a lot about magic.
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
Clue. In between, there are doors. Find your own talisman. An old talisman shaped over centuries, the engravings on the numbers look to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself. Okay. He be the voodoo man? I mean, not yet, but potentially soon?
I think it's meant for the talisman.
Uh-huh. Okay, 1, 2...
I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Uh-huh. Oh, then there's an inner ring. And then an even further inner ring. Okay. Interesting. Should he just use magic missile these guys? He should just magic missile these guys? Oh god. Don't worry. You get to the next D&D session, you get to meet Jeremy. So that'll be fun. I don't think but Jeremy, I will admit, does not have magic missile. Now I'm tempted to go back and rewrite his character so he does have magic missile, but he does not actively have magic missile. Okay, so investigation. Talisman schematics. 358. These numbers needed. Wait, okay, wait, hold on.
Talisman with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stein. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 358.
Okay.
Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile!
Yeah, essentially. Oh, wait. 3, 5. Eight? Nope. Okay, so let's do it this way. Oh, okay, so 5. So wait, is it 3 from the middle? Oh. Wait, what? Okay, so... So does the outer rim... Maybe that doesn't have actually anything to do with anything, then? 3, 5, 8. So 3. Oh, maybe 5 needs to line up with that? No. This is, I know I'm doing this wrong. I have to be doing this wrong. So, okay, maybe it's the bottom one. 3. And then, I guess 5 actually was already there. And then 8. Okay, that's what it is. It's upside down. Got it.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
All right. So it was the arrows. That is a... Okay, broken mirror. Oh, there's the painting right there. That it showed at the end.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business.
Yeah, we have a card.
Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful.
What?
Now, what can I do for you?
But why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
What?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
No, absolutely would not.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
I'm finally done at work now. This Easter sale has been killing me. What's the Easter sale? Okay, so our character does not seem to be scared of magic at
Detective
all.
Carnby, how did you... Where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later.
Okay, yeah, our character is completely fluent in magic. Like, not even subtly aware of it, like, completely aware of
This
it.
talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
Huh. She's thinking, oh god, I hired a madman. Yeah, she is, clearly. She's probably only partially incorrect, too. He seems a little gone. But buy 2, get 3 12-packs. Wow. I might have to go pick that up after the stream. So I guess the detective is basically Harry Dresden? I don't think he's a wizard, because in Harry Dresden, wasn't he, like, actively a wizard? I don't think he's a wizard himself. I think he's just aware of magic. Growing up in a magic-adjacent culture of New Orleans and stuff, I think he's aware of magic, but I don't know if he's an actual practicing wizard. Or whatever the equivalent is. Module rifles. Remington UMC, huh? Stones! Do you need stones for your house? So what do we got here? We got a rubber stamp. Okay, it's collectible. Ring the bell. Wait, this guy's key works on this building? That doesn't make any sense at all. Him calling the clock or watch a talisman makes me think otherwise. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. You could be correct. He could actually be a practicing magic user. Information about the world, including unlocked doors and unsolved puzzles. That's true. I didn't think about it that way, but the fact he knows what a talisman is so willingly and able to interact with it, yeah, he actually could be a wizard. At least so far, he hasn't presented overt magic. Repairing the boiler that he does.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you wanna try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Room key number 6.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work
Also, if I
is
stop
handled
talking,
by
you see
me,
my phone died.
always.
Long day. All right, no problem.
Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at DeSeto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the 1st floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the 2nd floor.
Interesting. Okay, so that big guy we met was Batiste at the Orderly. I guess that explains why he was wearing the white pants and why he's so large. He's an orderly. Makes sense. And he's also aware that they got teleported into kind of magic realm. Interesting. Also, why are there spider webs on the cash register? Broken plates.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Wait, what? Okay, we have some formulas here. That's interesting. Okay, this module is definitely doing some stuff. Patient files. Okay. It says 1 of 6. But I can't, like, go through them.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for. Except for Jeremy.
Okay. A Rorschach test, but it's colored. That's interesting. Oh, okay. So these aren't even in, like, a goat without horns. So these aren't even in, like, in an order. These aren't, like, chapter-based or something. These are just everywhere. Okay.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Okay. Gotcha, bud. Okay, if the combat doesn't get worse.
I need the key.
If the combat doesn't get worse, I'm enjoying this a lot. But if this combat gets worse than it is, I'm gonna be concerned. This combat's a little sketchy right now. So this is the treatment room. So that's the doctor's office then? There's got to be a better way to get into the map. Because I brings up investigation, but I want to go right into the map. What? What was that? Oh, I guess it was just the door shutting behind me? Okay, P is pause. Yeah, I guess there's no independent map button. See, what's interesting, though, is we teleported before we found the talisman, implying the effect of us teleporting was not caused by the talisman.
I'm not going to walk out of this now. I need to help Emily save her uncle.
It sort of implies that that picture maybe kicked all this off. Oh. It's one of the statues is what that monster was.
Oh.
What? Yeah, this is that one monster, is that thing.
It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot.
This was also mentioned.
This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the Commonplace book. Huh. Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some pieces.
Okay. Okay, so that's what we're collecting to get to the final objective, I'm guessing, then.
I need the key.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
That's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, girl about yay high?
I can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. But we can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
Okay.
McCarthy reminded Detective Conby of an old barfly he used to know. He detested him. There was no getting around it. McCarthy was going to have a hard time getting on his good side. If it wasn't for the collection of peculiar statues, the old astronomical clock would draw every eye in the room. To Conby, it wasn't the intricate clockwork that stood out, but the odd-looking plate on the inside. It reminded him of the ritual bench in Miss Jackson's seance room, where he had manipulated the talisman to open a door back to Deseto. He wanted to try to replicate the procedure, but found that the inner part of the plate was broken. He would have to find the missing pieces and put the plate back together.
Okay. Interesting. Find Rocco's boiler mentioned in the Commonplace book. Investigate what Perosi knows. Investigate the well in the kitchen garden and repair the decorative plate on the astrological clock. So these are clues. There's our objectives. There's the collectibles. I really wish the map was a little bit easier to get to, but that's fine, I guess. So, in theory, this should be the hallway where those different people were living? Oh, no. I guess this is just the first floor, then. Oh, but here's Batiste's room, so we should be able to get something out of that, I would think.
Looks like everything's back to normal here.
Okay, so we're still missing the key for that. Emily is here.
Emily's here.
Odd. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else in this room. Oh, this is actually a little distorted, but an actually mostly proper working window or mirror. All right. So this is Batiste's room. Nothing. Fountain pen. It's collectible. Ah, some boxing. Probably for orderly, that makes sense. Amazing stories. H.G. Wells, Jules Verne, Edgar Allan Poe. Wow, that's a series collections in one magazine. All the greats in that one magazine. Concerning. Nothing. Nothing. That was a lot of bugs. Ah, there's 6.
Huh. How eccentric.
That's a little cute, yeah.
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy or star constellations.
Okay. Oh, I don't like the way that mirror does not like existing. That mirror's putting a little bit of friction on everything there. Ugh.
I did it. I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
Okay. Interesting. I assume the mound is where they found the thing in the first place.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
S.T. Stone. G.S. Charles. William Aggers. Wrench Castle. Franklin. Franklin? Oh, these must be mixed up and we're going to have to reorganize them. Unless, I guess Franklin could have been a woman's name at the time. No, Elisabetta Perosi. Wait, what? Wait, isn't she one of the people here? Yeah, she's one of the people here. That's, I guess he didn't notice. Perosi's journal, yeah.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
Okay, seems like the clue we needed. Not sure exactly what the clue is, but... Okay, so it looks like 1, 11, 10. So I guess this is 12 then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so that's 1, 10, 11. Okay. But that doesn't give us the answer, I don't think, to this. That just gives us how to translate it into numbers, which is fine. Patient files. Was there anything else? Let me look around and see if we can't see any more of those symbols.
These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them.
Ah, so we have to turn these over in the order that they are on the thing, I'm guessing then. Philip A. Curtis. Brian Grumpy. Oops. Nope. A little imprecise in which ones you're targeting right now, but... Okay, I might actually need to take a note of this. I am out of, like, blank note paper. Oh, wait, here we go. This will probably work well enough. Alright, alright, alright. So... one is captain. Let's see. Cap. Two Will. Three is Heinrich. Heinrich. 4 is Nora. What does this go up to? 8? Okay, we're good then. 5. Anton, which kind of looks like us. Like, that almost looks like us if we were wearing, like, a winter fishing outfit or something. Maybe that's going to be part of the secret. Maybe that's the twist. G.S. Charles. G.S. Charles. 7 is Elisabetta. Just do Perosi. And 8. Oh, there is a 9. Okay. 8 is S.T. Stone. And 9 is... oh, Franklin. Okay, we'll do Mozig. Alright. So, that's that. Do we have all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them here. Philip... oh, no, these are actually different names. Like, Nora Keith is one of them, but I don't think Philip J. Curtis was one. Maybe it's only the ones that are from the missing group? So James wasn't in there. William was. Franklin Moz. Brian Grumby wasn't. Philip J. Curtis. Whoa, what? What was that? So, 2, 3, and 6. Oh, it's solved. I can't actually change it anymore. Okay. So we did do whatever that was. I just don't know what effect that actually had on anything. So it doesn't look like anything changed. So we still need another note about how to get this box open. Okay, that's barred. Okay, so I guess we can at least head out to the kitchen. Since the kitchen was supposed to, or not the kitchen, but out into the back. So yeah, that's locked still. Barred and barred from the other side. Puzzle over here in the gallery. That room's done. Something else to do in there. There's the other puzzle in there. Apparently I don't have a picture of the lower floors yet. Or a map of a map of the lower floors. At least it's not letting me change floors for some reason. 'Cause I should have a map of this, right? Yeah, I have a map of this. Gray's office from this side is locked. Presumably it's probably locked from this side too, since they're supposed to be in there talking. Locked, locked. Or I guess Bard? Lottie's room. I guess we can go check out Lottie's room, and then otherwise we can head down to the servants' quarters, I guess? That's what this is calling it. That is kind of a lot of birds. What? Oh. Oh, there's a ladder down there we can adjust. And there's a lot of blood. We're not going to comment on that, huh? Alright. Fair enough. Oh, this goes upstairs.
It's wedge shut.
Oh. We need like a crowbar or something for that. Wow, this side of the building is bleak. Private, no entry. Okay, we can't even attempt our keys on that. That's odd. Library. Ah, okay. Yeah, you would think with the orderly's keys, we definitely have keys to a lot of different places. Clue.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana. Thierry Bricklow, 1917. Deseto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Deseto kept a modest production of barrique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Deseto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Deseto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Deseto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Legras of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Deseto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Deseto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Deseto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
What? So... Wait. Then why is... Okay. Okay, am I misunderstanding? Is this whole thing just saying that this place should be abandoned, but it's actually being used by a bunch of, like, ghosts or something? I feel like that just told us this place should be abandoned and it isn't, and that's weird. Huh. Oh, shotgun?
Ooh.
Huh. Okay, well, potentially a shotgun. Not surprising, it's not a horror module if you don't have a shotgun. Oh, is this...
wedged shut?
This one's also wedged shut. Interesting. Yeah, what is going on? What? I guess this is what it was like for the flood? Alright, so these are definitely ghosts. Okay, we got the bolt cutters. So yeah, this is literally what it was like during the flood. I don't know about the bats, but...
What happened? Everything's normal again? Right.
Okay, yeah, he definitely knows a lot about magic and the supernatural. Maybe he is a wizard. Might actually be a wizard. Okay. He was surprised by that, but not freaked out. Interesting. Yeah, that should have been freakier for him than I think he treated it. Oh, there's a thing open now. Maybe that's why he made that noise earlier. But the window wasn't actually broken at the time, or maybe I just missed it. I wonder if they're going to set up a prequel to this. Of where he learned about magic. Bolt cutters. I don't think that's going to work. Mummified cat. Gross. Don't touch that, please. Ah. Now we have bolt cutters for this.
Got it.
What? I'll shoot you. I'll do it. I'll hit you with a 32. It's enough. It'll hurt. Water hose. Is that rubber?
Nice.
I don't... Did they have rubber? Push this up. Sweet. Now we have a shortcut. Were there rubber water hoses in the 30s? Okay. I guess what we'll do is we'll fill this with water and then the bucket will cause it to float.
Huh.
That makes sense. It's silly logic, but it makes sense. How do I turn the water on? Where's the faucet at? Oh, it's over here. You are a menacing little thing, aren't you? Whatever you are, you sure are menacing. Oh, this is locked now. Odd. Considering that's how we came in. Alright. Broken plate. Do we have... What are our other objectives now?
The simple astrology cipher was a favorite among the artists who lived in the house 20 years ago. They easily turned into numbers when needed, but also acted as signatures for the members, as there were only 12 of them.
Oh, okay. That was Bolter. I'm going to mention in the Commonplace book. Pair the decorative plate at the astral clock. Find out the combination of the lock using information found in Perosi's room. Oh, there was more stuff in that room then. Okay. I didn't realize. Oh, we can't go in here either. Interesting. Alright, so I'm assuming most of the inhabitants then are ghosts, and that's why they were being so obscure with Emily. And that's why that one looked a lot like the missing lady, is because I'm assuming she's actually the ghost of that lady. Okay, I mean, we can go try to fix this, but I don't think that's enough. That's weird. Our character occasionally will just get stuck in, like, run, even though it's supposed to be a hold button, not a on button. Oh yeah, the key was missing. Because, what did she say? The key was missing and the lady lost it, the girl lost it in Audrey's book, the Commonplace book. Well, the same father has struggled for his life. Does he veil every night I hide from him? Okay, that is not the page I'm looking for. There are more pages, apparently, just not that one. Look filled with Jeremy's thoughts. Small plantation. That's not what we're looking for. Repairing the boiler. Well, you should know Mr. Anna was coming back. I got no business in it myself, but I can take the valve from the wine cellar. You want to try to stop the steam. Okay, so we need to get to the wine cellar. Let's return. Okay, that's something else. Staff and patient directory. Yeah, the name's not... Bedrooms... Empty. Yeah, Elred Perosi. So yeah, these must all be ghosts or something. It's Jeremy's episode and have them seem to disappear at night. Right, about the plates. Right, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the plates. Tell Elliot to look at the wall in the kitchen garden. Oh, at the well. So we did that. Patient files. There's that. Jeremy should have carried for the others, but I figure out what Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Gimmick. So the box is just sitting on the desk. They must have figured out we have plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside of the grand parlor. Okay. Small parlor, Lottie's room. Oh, I have to use those. Okay. Grace's room, Cassandra's room, wash closet, water closets, mezzanine. So there's the small parlor. Oh, the grand parlor is someplace we can't get into yet. All right. So yeah, the kitchen. So we did the... Well, I guess we technically kind of did the kitchen. Or whatever. Clark's office. So yeah, I think we got to go back upstairs, back over here to Perosi's room, and then look around in there some more. I thought maybe we were missing another note, but the way they're making it sound is like we were good to go on that room. But it also makes sense that Edward Carby is in debt because he's, you know, he's dealing with magical stuff and ghosts and stuff, so he doesn't get paid much. It would explain why he's in debt so badly. Oh, wait. Did these change? This one might have changed. Okay, yeah, we need one more piece of this. Was this the way to Rosie's? Yeah, the other one's locked. Yeah, I don't know how to holster the gun. It seems like it's one? Okay, yeah, hitting one will holster the gun. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's these. So it's William. Okay, I'm a moron. Duh, these were the clues right here. So William is 2. Franklin is 9. Cannot believe I didn't put this together sooner. Because it's 3 of the names, which represent numbers. And we know how to translate the numbers. Okay. And then Nora Keith. Nora is 4. So 294. Gosh darn it. Can't believe I missed that. 294. So 2 is going to be Pisces. That is an interesting symbol. 2. 9 is going to be kind of like a worm above the ground. I don't know how else to describe that. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is Taurus. Okay. Which is just sort of like the bull in the form of like a kid stick figure. Okay, so we need this, and then we're gonna need that and that. There we go.
Got it.
Oh, there's the other one of these. Fantastic. Piece of a larger decorative plate. It has a dark and burnt quality. Fine with this. Objective done. All right, cool. So now we can go work on that. Oh. Okay. Well. Oh, I don't like the slime eggs. Oh, the slime eggs don't like me either, apparently. How do I get around you? Do I get around you? Okay. Oh, okay, so that's what's going on. Ah, alright.
I think I've seen this somewhere. What the hell is going on?
Rapid tonal shift, alright. Wait, how can I shift these? That's like their correct order. Move piece, move piece. Place piece. Oh, rotate. Ah. Ah, okay. Oh, the middle one is stationary. Got it. Alright, so then we just have to work off of that. That actually makes sense. No, that's probably going to be...
There's something in the commonplace book about this.
Shut up. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. Okay, so that one's got to go over here. And then obviously this one's not going to work like that. So... Ah, this piece. No, that doesn't look like it lines up very well. I mean, and technically it does, but... There's something in the book he said about this? Okay. Which... Can you be more specific? I don't see anything about this specifically. Sort of a talisman, and then this is, I'm assuming the guy he's talking about, his face is demonic. There's no pictures in that.
Detective Conby had a hard time understanding what had happened. It did feel similar to when he was pulled into the French Quarter, but with less power and purpose. Did he cause this, or was it something else?
I guess, technically, we could rotate these. Ah, there it is. On the mend. Put a talisman socket back
the box
together.
broke. Or maybe it just stopped at a very precise place.
So we got 6, 4, 3. Okay. So 6, 4, 3. Oh, 3. Oh, it's back to that
There's a
hallway.
picture in the black glass. It's showing me something. It's the hallway outside Jeremy's room.
Okay. The camera did that rotation thing on its own. That wasn't me. Oh. We're alone in the dark. They showed the title.
As his pride faded, Detective Conby was left with a feeling of unease. He had successfully managed to enter a whole new world. How could this be? And why did he accept this so readily? One thing was clear. There were no answers to be found by standing around questioning reality, knowing only what he read in the commonplace book. Conby headed off to look for Jeremy in the hateful mound.
Oh, so we're going to the swamp. Interesting. Okay. So even the narrator is saying that it's odd for Carnby to not be freaked out by this. That's good to know. That implies that Carnby doesn't understand why he's so accepting of this. I like that. That even he is like...
I made it. I entered another one of Jeremy's memories.
He's confused, but not scared, which is really interesting. Jeremy inside the hateful mound beyond the oil rig. Wow, that is attracting a lot of bats, I guess. Wow, bud, you all right? That was a rough grunt for like a, I don't know, a 2-foot drop. Old truck. Less old truck, but still an older truck. Look like some kind of office. I'm assuming the office for the oil
May
rig.
1923, Monday. All okay. Ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hotwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hotwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hotwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully that's the end. Work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
Oh. I'm assuming a reference to oil, probably. A little overt, but alright. Nothing in there. I'll accept the bullets. Nothing in the drawer. Nothing in that drawer. Guess we're good.
I need the key.
Oh, I guess I missed it? Maybe we have to go get it out of the barn or whatever. I think this is showing my bias of living in a place that's by most standards pretty new. You don't really see barns just kind of around. That's not just something you run into, you know? I mean, I guess it also helps that there's not a lot of farming out here. But whenever I play through a module like this, there's always just errant barns around. And it kind of blows my mind, like, oh. Larry Gold, Gamic, welcome. Thank you for that follow.
Locked.
I don't know, how do you feel about barns, Larry Gold? I myself have not really been in a barn recently, not that I can think of. Like, the last time I think I was in a legitimate barn might have been back when I was a kid and we took like a field trip to a farm once. But they're always presented in modules as like something that is just around. Ah, the jetty key, there we go. Assuming once we get out of here we're gonna run into a monster or something though. Alright, we unbolted it. That's good. I mean, why else give like noise distractors if there aren't gonna be monsters, right? Hello, alligator.
There's something missing.
Oh. There's a... Wait, what? I guess that's if we get up to the second floor with the elevator? I'm assuming this key is for his office over here. Interesting. There we go. Also, well, I guess this isn't really a local map. That's just an overall map. More bullets. Make sure we're reloaded. Ooh, we got another pipe. I don't... Oh, this will just have us drop down. Okay, that's probably fine. What we got over here? More booze. And a bridge lever.
Got it.
Alright. Oh, maybe we're gonna start fighting alligator monsters coming out of the swamp? That'd be interesting. Again, a lot of blood here. See, that's a little bit better. That's a pretty serious drop there. That's like a 5-foot drop. Oh, alligator oh, well. I guess it's not really an alligator monster, but it's a mud monster, though. bridge lever, please. I don't really feel the need to fight that thing if I don't have to, though. Oh, spooky. Did it break? No. They mentioned that the bridge doesn't work or whatever. I don't think that was the right bridge. There's gotta be another bridge. But is it a bridge too far? Is it Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? Or is it Sword Art Online abridged? That's the question. Is it Dragon Ball Z abridged? Oh. A second melee weapon. Huh. Maybe they really did expect me to fight that thing, like, serious style. Booze? I mean, I guess it's nice that they're giving us the option to fight the monsters. Oh no, I don't want to leave. Oh! Oh! That'll knock the wind out of you. Oh, that'll knock the wind out of you. Been there. Oh, that'll knock the wind out of you. Oh, hello. Okay, you do appear to be coming right for me. Ow. Gross. Stop it. Take that. There was something in the corner there that I didn't get because that cutscene started. I'm a little annoyed with that. Hopefully we can come back and get whatever that was. Go that direction? Okay, these ones seem legitimately blind. I'm assuming this is kind of a Tremor style. Oh, we could beat them up with a... That's awesome. We can beat them with a boat oar. Oh, drink is full. Top it off. That's one drink. Oh, there's a shovel in here. Nothing. Nothing. Really? I guess it's just to come in here for the shovel, huh? Wait, do I need the shovel? Is it like a key item? No, it's a weapon. I think I like the hatchet more than the shovel. Shovel probably has range, but I feel like the hatchet's actually gonna do damage. It's an ashtray. For a second there, I thought that was duct tape. I'm like, that wouldn't be around in the 30s, but no, an ashtray makes a lot more sense actually. What is this other E? Did not care about that. Alright. Oh, it's just this box. Alright. Oh, I can't even go into this place. So wait, why didn't he care about that noise? Wasn't that the whole point of that? Oh, that's straight up a Molotov cocktail, by the way. Oh, I wonder... Okay, well, he's going over there. No, I thought maybe since that was a Molotov cocktail, it would explode when I threw it or something.
It's pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
Thin veneer of civilization. Break through a barrier. Okay. They can't seem to follow me, which is good. So that seemed to work. See, this stuff reminds me of Evil Dead, like the woods, the old cabins. Very Evil Dead feeling to me, especially since I have an axe. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Gonna wake up sporadically. Okay, so there is some stealth mechanics to this. Wait, is there something over there? Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything I can get over there, so... So we do have random collectibles. Alright, bud. You stay there taking a nap. I'm gonna go over this way. Looks like we got 2 of them over there. Those are just big metal pipes. I mean, technically we could use that as a weapon too, but it probably wouldn't make a very good one. Let's just head over here for now. There's a bell. I can't ring the bell, so that's not like a noise distraction or something. In different circumstances, I would try shooting it to see if that works, but that also seems kind of silly considering the gun would be way louder than the bell. Interesting that that shovel does not actually work for a melee weapon. Ah, hello. There's a collectible. Gazing statue. Oh, we got 2 of those. Or two of 3 of those. Nothing, huh? I guess the music's helping him sleep a little bit. Makes sense to me. I'm someone who appreciates a little bit of like noise sleep too. Growing up in a city, I assume it's the effect of that. Okay, so we have one other house over here. I wasn't sure if I could actually get this far without being in stealth mode, but no, we're good. Can't go under this clothesline though. Okay. Why did he say Bullets. Oh, we're maxed out on bullets. Okay. 26 is the maximum number of bullets we can carry. I guess that means it's time to shoot somebody. This tiny little 32. L control the sneak. I'm aware, thank you. Yeah, these are Molotov cocktails. Also makes me curious if maybe there's a lighter or something you can get later and use these as a weapon on like your second playthrough. Use items used to distract your enemies. Oh, it's definitely an alligator monster. Did you not? Ow. Okay. Oh, it's one of you. Okay, well, you're a different thing entirely. Oh, you only took 3. Really? Okay. Interesting. Maybe because those were all headshots or something, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Ah, we're gonna have to ropes or zip line, huh? I don't know if that actually was going to help with anything. Like, there's so many distraction items. Oh. Odd. The whole place is lit on fire now. I guess that's one way to cleanse them. This seems like a bad idea when you're climbing around on wood scaffolding. Why did we decide that this was a good idea?
Huh. Alright. Now what?
Tough cloth. Okay, see, they know. They know you can't do this with your hands. Good.
Come on, Carby. Wouldn't you rather fall to your death than go up in flames?
Tough cloth. This wouldn't work very well either, but there's at least some precedence for this. Oh, don't move your head. There is some precedence for that working, at least. From what I understand, though, you generally want to do that with a piece of metal. From what I understand, most cloth will not handle that very well. Like, you'd probably want a piece of chain, or I think I saw a YouTube video where they did that with a belt buckle underneath the leather parts of the belt, and that actually worked okay once. But by the time they got done, and they didn't go very far, oh, don't tell me we're going in waist-high water. Oh no, we're going into the werewolf water. Don't do it. Oh no. We're getting alligator water. Oh, that is a big feller. I would prefer to not fight that with a lone 32 ACP pistol, please. I humbly request to not fight that with a lone small caliber pistol. I'll take that 12 gauge we saw earlier, please. I mean, if I can make it through this with a melee weapon, we might be able to crack that glass to get the shotgun, but... Also, those look like bodies on pyres, which is concerning.
It's the hateful mound Jeremy talked about in his book.
How do you know that?
Don't come any closer. I'm armed.
Get that thing out of my face.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just a detective trying to find something called Tarawea.
You're after Jeremy too? Why?
I'm working for his niece. She wants to make sure he's alright.
He might be unharmed, but far from alright. He's a curse upon Deseto.
Here we go again.
Quiet.
What? Well, we made our choice, I guess. Oh. Wait, why do we have two guns?
Christ in heaven.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, graphical error. Alright, that was just a graphical error. Oh yeah, what's this bag? It's a palette knife. Left holding the bag. Find Jeremy's bag. Oh, okay, here we go.
Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts by Juan Luis Jorge. To act is in itself divine. Even the slightest movement of our hand is evidence of our soul in motion. Yet our free will is so easily overwhelmed by the dullness of everyday life. Our actions become rote and rigid, in spite of luxury and comfort. True divinity is found in the choice of leaving the stage where we all perform. People who discover this freedom unexpectedly will be struck by the terror of this revelation and become paralyzed, or worse, turn to suicide. However, if you are able to weather that storm, you will discover that there is a divine path beyond that fear. There is a chance to dismount your destiny and make something new. Something that hasn't been planned for or predestined. There is difficulty in explaining this type of acting, as it transcends our everyday choices. This isn't some banal decision choosing one career over the other, or even who I should marry. Leaving the stage, no matter how, isn't a matter of course correction. It's a rejection of the story that the creator is telling.
Okay. Ooh, I like that too. Interesting. They're doing some stuff with this. Okay, some like meta, like the character of a story breaking out of what the writer is writing? Oh, I like that a lot. That's sort of Alan Wake style too. Interesting. The sitting room key. Sweet. Okay. Ooh. Apparently I cannot break that open with a melee weapon. Okay, so we need the sitting room. Alright, well let's go find the sitting room then, shall we? Map. We're in the small parlor, and there's still some other stuff to do here. There's a puzzle to solve. There's still something else going on inside of Lottie's room. I guess we can double check on that. What's the... Oh, it's the shotgun, the puzzle? Huh. There's the... What? The radio to start playing? That was interesting. So yeah, I guess this wedge door is a puzzle. That's odd. Alright, well let's go check Lottie's room and see if there's something else I'm missing in there. Should be, I think, this room. Oh, we need the key for this. Okay. Okay. We still need the key for that. But yeah, that lady we ran into was clearly one of the other people who works here in this place. She had the same outfit and stuff. Okay, sitting room, dining room, empty room, Ruth's room, Clark's office, Gray's office, food and wine cellar, kitchen. Ah, sitting room. Okay, we need to go back upstairs. Alright. Is this... Oh no, this is the wrong one. Okay, so we gotta go across the house. I'm actually very curious to see what's going on with Emily, if she is not actively also having all this supernatural stuff happen to her.
It...
Okay, that's the front door. Okay, we can actually go into the reception. Alright. Yeah, if she's not having all this weird stuff happen to her, I'm very curious to see what's happening to her then. Maybe she's like a non-combat playthrough, since she doesn't have a gun. It'll be an interesting choice. I don't know how people are going to take to it, but it'll be an interesting choice.
There's something missing.
Oh, we need, what is that? France? Yeah, there's Germany, so that's France. Yeah. Ah, there's the kid. Playing with her crayons, I guess?
What you got there? You drawing something?
Nothing special. I'm just bored.
Do I know you from somewhere?
I remember you, Mr. Conby.
From where?
Don't touch that. Cassandra wouldn't like it. She wouldn't like it at all.
Do you know where she is?
I'd rather not talk about it. It makes me upset. Besides, she'll be back after the Feast of St. John.
You think?
Yup. It's all on the page, Mr. Conby. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
All right.
I'm gonna go now, if that's okay. I don't like to stay too long in the same place. Mr. McCoffey might find me.
Hey. Is he mean to you?
Not everyone needs to be saved, Mr. Conby. You should know that by now.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is the story that we're actively living through, right? It's definitely, the narrator is this lady who's missing. 100%.
Why did that girl look so familiar? Detective Comby just couldn't quite remember. His last few years were clouded by a drunken haze. A haze which now had turned almost opaque. Considering their shared past, Grace had every right to feel slighted, but it wasn't in her nature. She was amused.
Where Cassandra Beauregard ended up. For some reason, I thought she died years ago.
Yes. Yes. Go with that thought.
Miss Beauregard, I picked up your medicine at the post office today. As you understand, it needs to be administered by the orderlies for your safety. I've put the box in Lottie's room for now, and I'm sure she will find you as soon as possible. Mr. Waits.
Oh, okay. Find the key to the medicine box in Lottie's room. That's an option we can do now. Murgrave Liminant. Interesting. What we got here?
There's more of that rot again. Like it's guiding me to do something. But what? I don't think if I find the full set of bottles, then maybe I can make something out of the stains of rot.
Thank you for telling me that, Carnby. I had never put that together myself. But thank you for that follow, Johnson Gamic. Welcome, Johnson Gamic. That's 2 Gamics now. But welcome.
It's another one of those strange padlocks.
Ah, okay, so that's what this is going to translate into. Let's see, do Okay, maybe we'll get the bottle from the other room then. But welcome. What do we got going on here? Okay. So I think we should have... Okay, we got 2 more rooms. We got the wash closet and Grace's room. Let's go see what the bathroom's up to, shall we? That is a lot of bugs. Oh, bathtub full of water? That's a classic horror module thing. Alright. Nothing going on here right this second, apparently. I mean, I guess this is a room for a child.
This must be that kid's room. Why does she seem so familiar?
Oh, did we knock that stuff over? That's interesting. Yeah, we actually are bumping into stuff. Oh. Huh. Alright. He sounded a lot more amused than I was with that situation.
Don't you worry, Grace. Go play your game, bleat and bellow with the others. I won't be jealous. There will be more masquerades. However, I would love it if you would finish my mask for the feast. With love, Ruth.
Oh, so she was part of the dancing group they used to see before the war? There's no way that clothes that she wears is that.
Are you winning, son?
Welcome. I'm guessing welcome back, Ika? Welcome back, yes. We're doing okay, I think. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. I absolutely lost my mind at the way that little kid was acting. So, we're still missing the piece for this, and we need 1 more bottle. Can I actually get into the main... So there's still something... Oh yeah, we need that. Grace's room. There's something else to do in there? I'll have to come back to that later, I guess. How do I get into the main... The grand parlor is locked, and this is also blockaded. How do I get in here? I don't have a key for that, do I?
The medicine bottles had stains of rot on
Oh.
the labels, suggesting some greater shape. They just needed to be put in the right order. But for what purpose?
I have this set to the lower hints for puzzles mode, and this is 2 different hints about this puzzle now. We have a palette knife. What do I need a palette knife for? What do I need a palette knife for? It's not gonna do me any good in there. Don't need it for that. Palette knife. Okay, we can't use that again. Palette knife. Maybe it's back. I mean, he did art, so maybe it is inside of Jeremy's room? Something might have changed in here too, technically. Oh, can't use that on that. Nothing. No. Still need the key for the trunk. Oh, I wonder, could we use the palette knife to remove the wedges? Oh, it seems this room is back to the way it's supposed to be. Okay. I wonder if we can use the palette knife to remove the wedges. Maybe that's what they're going for. Since it's thin enough to actually slide underneath the doors. Let's see, where was that? Oh, it's the other side of the plaza through the dining room. Okay. Every time I see this, I keep expecting to see something going on down here other than the birds. Okay, so I think it's back here. Oh, that's not even a wedge. Oh, okay. Something science. Where was one of those other wedged doors then? I thought this was wedged, but no, I guess that's not this one. Lottie's room, we still need the key to get the medicine. And we know the key to that is inside the grand parlor, but this other door is locked. And I don't have any active keys right now. Unless maybe I do. Maybe it's just going to give me one of the keys for it. I don't think there was anything else in here, right? Yeah, that's done. Small parlor, which we need. Oh, wait, that door was wedged. Was this door wedged? Hold on.
It's wedged shut.
Ah, I can use the pallet to get the wedges out. Nice. Okay. That's real odd that that keeps happening. Dog collar. Can't tell what it says. Don't mind if I do. Finish, oh, we got a set. Investigate the small parlor. Cellar key. Okay, we can go and do the wine investigation then.
The Barlow lens. Instructions. To double the magnification of your telescope,
Concern Doge?
simply fit this
For
Barlow
what?
lens to your instrument. Then operate the fine tuners to adjust the distance between your lenses. This is easily done while looking through your eyepiece. Simply search for a position where your picture is clear and appears flat. When correctly tuned, your telescope should present a clear picture with magnificent magnification.
Magnification? Okay, interesting. Just, oh, Doge for the, yeah, I gotcha.
I don't think I have everything I need.
Do we? Wait, we do or don't? What? That radio? I'm not even sure where the radio's at in this room. Maybe it's playing in from the other room? Or something? Oh yeah, it's that same radio. Okay. Alright, so... Still have that in there. That we did get that key, though. Gray's office is locked from that one side. I just don't remember where that other wedge was. We got the key to the cellar, so we can go back down to the wine cellar and try to find that... I guess this whole section now. Servants' core stairs. Let's back out and then just go down. Okay, so it's like two rooms over. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Let me check and see what that actually does now that we finished one of these, apparently. Lost Children. Unlocks the shotgun cabinet. The lone and lost walk a land of fear. When there is nothing you recognize or no one to trust, you prepare for the worst. Something is coming, and you best be ready. Take the gun in the parlor, give them heck. Oh my god, wait. Are these like blessings from the ghost?
Now we're talking.
Oh. We just pull it off of our back. That's fun. Oh, Terry the N7, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, apparently we made the ghost happy by finding all of their lost items, and they blessed us with a shotgun.
Huh? What?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's about to happen? Wait, is something on fire? Uh-oh. That door was unlocked before. Ah, there it goes. Oh, that's the thing coming, isn't it? Alright. Alright, alright. I have one other bullet. Kill an enemy with a shotgun. Hard boil. Ow. Don't do that. Ow, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And stop it. Stop it. And stop. Ow. Why aren't you stopping it? Stop it. Ow. The Holy Shotgun blaster enemies to heck. I'm down for that. I'm totally down for that. Doomslayer style? Let's go. Let's just go full. Oh, we got some shotgun shells. Okay, cool. Wow, we only loaded one because we only fired one. That's a nice attention to detail I appreciate. As the resident gunman, the resident gun-loving man, I appreciate this detail. I guess we're just going... Ooh. Do I want a pickaxe instead of a hatchet? I'll take the pickaxe instead. But yeah, Terry, the N7, how you doing? What are you up to today? Anything fun? Anything interesting? What are we doing? Huh. What? Why did I That's a pretty good pickaxe. That's like that looks like a smaller one-handed one, but it's a pretty good pickaxe. Okay, so we haven't been down here before. Pieces of plate.
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
That is a interesting interpretation by that kid. All right.
It's another plate for the talisman. Like the other one, it's broken and missing some pieces.
All right. Well, we know the boiler was busted or whatever. Maximum eyes? Yeah. Maximum vision. What do we got going on in here? Oh, cutscene. I do love that no one's commenting on the fact that we have like blood all over us from the wounds we're taking. I guess technically it's not canonical that we're taking damage. Oh, the look of that, like fresh beef leg there. That's probably a ham leg, actually. That's probably a ham leg. The beef leg would be a little bit longer than that. And the skin looks wrong.
What are you doing in my kitchen?
Whoa.
I assure you. No,
I'm sorry.
Promise you. Mr. Hartwood is nowhere near my kitchen, and neither should you be. Don't make me kick you out of this house.
Sorry.
Now get out.
Yeah.
Also, I like the little rat in the background there. Just hanging out. Yeah, she's a real jerk, man. Don't go in there. She's crazy.
Conby was in shock, but also a little embarrassed. The housekeeper was furious to find him searching through the kitchen and had run him out of the room. There was something strange going on with her, but it didn't feel connected to the case, so he decided to stay out of her way.
Oh, there you go, bud. Okay. Alright, cellar key? No, this is just open. He's definitely in the kitchen. I mean, there was some kind of cat monster in the kitchen for sure. Streetcar key. Or a ticket. Ooh, bullets. Oh, shotgun shells, actually. Nice. Let's go into the wine cellar, everybody, and get a drink. A fine Cabernet. I know nothing of wine. Nothing of wine. That was an odd-sounding door. I don't care for it. Oh, what's this? Palette knife. Probably shouldn't jam a palette knife into whatever that is. Like a circuit box? Ah. Okay. We gotta go turn the power off. Oh, it just leads back to this. Why does it show something on the others? Oh, okay. That one was a little bugged out. They might need to fix that one a little bit. Oh, there's the switch we need. Okay. Telescope, knife it. Keyhole, knife it. Yeah, I mean, you gotta knife everything until you figure it out, right? Interesting.
It worked.
Didn't it? Did it, though? That seems mildly concerning. Alright, got the valve handle. Seems like there's a non-zero chance. We're about to get into a combat, by the way. Kitchen lady is going to come over here being angry about her electricity being off now. Yeah, all the lights in the kitchen just go out. She probably has a gas stove, if I had to guess, but the rest of it's probably not great. Oh. Oh yeah, combat for sure. They're giving me another melee weapon. Oh, yeah, there's the monster right there. Okay, valve handle. All right.
Jeremy?
Wait, what? Did we find him already? There's no way this is actually him, right? This quickly? Oh, no, it's Mr. Miller with all the eyes. Or barnacles? I guess those were barnacles. They looked
Where's
like
the
eyes.
body?
Narrator, what's going on? I need an update. Wait, what? In 1896, William Hardway received the first patent for an electric stove, and by the late 1920s, these stoves began to compete with their gas counterparts. Electric stoves became more fashionable because they were easier to clean, less expensive, and faster. Oh, okay, so yeah, she might actually have some electric stoves then. If they retrofitted the house, they might have some electric stoves. Because this house is from like the early 1800s or whatever it was talking about. But if it's been renovated a little bit, which they must have done, the stove could be electric then. Oh, there's the broken plate. All right. Well, that's cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we crashing? Hold on. No, we look okay. Alright, no, we're good. We just lost connection to chat, that's all. I saw the little thing going, I'm like, you can't connect to chat. I was concerned. Makes sense that the old sense it's easy to turn most types of energy into heat. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I got what you're saying. That the beginning of the 1900s stuff, so much random stuff happened at such random times in different parts of the world. It's kind of hard to be sure. Alright, so we need... Oh, no, wait. We needed the piece for the side of the boiler, right? Yeah, that's right. So on the other side of the boiler was where that other one was. Yeah, right here. Oh, we're still missing another one. Oh. Huh.
Conby didn't know what to make of the grotesque vision of the dead clerk. Was he dead, or was it all fiction?
Are you, or are you supposed to do a side puzzle? Apparently I still need to find one more piece, so we have one other thing we need to do first. I'm not actually sure what, though. The boiler room we could still do. Oh, the pantry. Oh, we can't get into the kitchen, though, right? Unless, can we now get into the kitchen? No, it's locked. We'll get into the pantry eventually, but not right this second. So, okay, so this all is outside or something. Infirmary. So yeah, we still need to go find the key, but how do I get into the grand parlor? This is blocked and this is locked, and I don't think I got any new keys. Maybe one of these is wedged open. We can get into one of these now. Maybe that's what it is. All right. We'll head upstairs and see. The layout of this building is kind of interesting. Like, I feel like it should be more confusing than it is. It's actually, I don't know. I'm picking up on it faster than I thought I would. So I don't have a key for that. That's the front door. That's over to the office. Okay, so it's... I think it's behind me? Yeah, 'cause that's the sitting room. Grace's room. Wash closet. Cassandra's room. I don't remember what the other puzzle is in there, but let's go this way and see if I can't get one of these other doors open. So this is... Okay, that's barred. Let's see. Oh, they're both barred. This one's blocked by chairs. So yeah, I guess we'll have to come in from this other side. Maybe that was the other wedge. Maybe they're counting the wedge as a puzzle, and not a blocked door. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Oh, we still need the bottle. That's what we're missing, the bottle. The bottle, we're missing that one bottle so we can figure out the clue so we can answer this. Do I need 4? I only need 3. See, it has number 1 on it here. But I can't see the other ones from this angle. So once we put it on here, then we can rearrange it in the shape we need it to actually look like to make sense, and then it'll give us the numbers. Maybe 7?
I don't think I have everything I need.
No, we don't. I agree with you on this one, Carnaby. Alright. Well, we were almost where we needed to be. Let's head back over to the other side of the house. Unless I forgot I have a key somewhere, but...
I need the key.
Yeah, no, all I have is the palette knife. Just run back over here. Just a picture like a ghost out here pretending to drink tea and just seeing us sprint. Like, well, not sprint, but like jog across here, and then we jog back, and then we jog across here again. It's like, what a silly detective. Why don't they just turn in, you know, incorporeal and go through the wall? Like I do. Haha.
It's wedged shut.
There it is. Okay.
It worked.
Okay. so where is this letting me into? Ah, okay. So this is going to let us into the apartment. This was where we needed to be. All right. Because I think this was just like... Okay, it's also just locked. Okay. Interesting art. Nothing appears to be in there. Some rugs blocking the way. Okay. Nice. Cool. That makes that a little bit easier. Wait, doesn't this connect to his apartment? Oh, this door is to his apartment. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay.
Detective Carnby, how good of you to come. Let me pour you a drink.
Ooh, that liquid did not look okay.
What happened here? This place looks like it was hit by a bomb.
Welcome to the madhouse, Detective.
Thanks. Did the ceiling just collapse?
I heard it was something in the attic. Something that was supposed to happen, but didn't. How that could have such consequences is beyond me. The truth is, I don't know why the room looks like this. But I bet your friend Jeremy does.
You know where I could find him?
Oh, somewhere in his past, I suppose. He keeps going on about that mysterious dark man. I think he is hiding from him. Or maybe he's with him. I can't really keep up. I don't worry much. Take a look around this room. You may think it looks spectacularly devastated, but I just think it's finally found its stride. It fits perfectly with the state of this place and its loonies. The same goes for the nonsense with Jeremy. In my eyes, we finally managed to match the wild ride inside all of us.
Well, I'm happy you find the evening so harmonious. I hope you don't mind me setting things right. Jeremy's business, that is. This room looks beyond my capabilities.
Good luck, Detective. Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. Evening, miss.
Okay. I mean, she was cordial.
Ruth seemed like a handful. Her talk about Jeremy and the Dark Man made it sound like she might know something of importance. But ultimately, it felt like a dead end.
Did it, though? That didn't seem like a dead end. It seemed like she's playing a little coy. Not much, but a little bit. Oh, what is that? What? Why is there just food in here? That's interesting. Nice. All right. Well, we found a beignet. Beignet. No. Hi.
Can I get some more of that whiskey?
Go ahead, Detective. I don't think I can stomach anymore anyway.
Am I bothering you?
On the contrary, Detective. I enjoy watching professionals at work.
I don't know. I don't know if that's going anywhere. Oh, that doesn't look good. Like a what do you call that? I can't remember remember the term.
I need the key.
The thing you transport people in the back of an ambulance on, it has the wheels and the legs that extend. Gosh darn it. I can't remember what that thing's called now. Looks like one of those, but like an old-timey one. I don't know why they would transport it this way, but I guess maybe that's the only option they had. Let me go get the... Ooh, syringe. Oh, there's a piano. Medicine box key. Okay, so we must be in the grand parlor now. This is very interesting stuff that they're doing here. Blocked from the outside. That takes us back the way we came in. This is the dining room.
Ugh. There's more of that aggressive rot.
Comments of evil?
On the commonplace of evil.
Oh, commonplace.
There lies virtue and stark irreverence. Careless thoughts of luminous indifference. But blame not the beast we once were, which science so often wished to refer. Not the wicked full of sin. It is you who stand and grin. All our good intentions aside, whereupon we build our pride. Sunless solitude, follow not this corrupting light. Prophets of confidence always crashes out of sight. Hear me, for we all bear this mark. Thus we must remain alone in the dark.
Oh, she said the thing. Nora Keith. Okay. The commonplace of evil. I'm not the beast. Side whereupon we build our pride. Okay. Not sure what that has to do with a fireplace, really, but alright. See, that looks fresh, but it doesn't feel like people have been in this room in a long time. Alright, cool. So... Oh, wow. Alright, so it's designed specifically to lead you back to this. Oh, that's great. There's the last bottle. Sweet. So that's what, upstairs? Where is that room? Ah, they didn't want me into this area just yet. Alright. Drawing room? Oh, wait, no, it's not the drawing room, is it? No. Grace's room. Okay, so this is back on the other side of the building. Well, we can't go upstairs and go through now, so that actually works out for us. Sweet. So yeah, this has been interesting. They're doing like the main house is primarily for puzzle solving, and then most of your combat actually happens in these like memory teleports. That's interesting. Not opposed to that. Okay, I think it was this room. Yeah. Those are some wonky statues. Yeah, I kind of talked about that earlier. They're the inspiration, I think, for some of those monsters we fought, though. Remember those two really weird monsters we fought in the street? It looks like that statue in the middle. I'm assuming that's a specific reference. Oh, can I rotate? Oh, I can rotate the bottles. Okay. Yep, there it is. Okay.
The rot made the
I don't know,
shape
I was
of
on
the
audio
sun.
only. Gotcha.
There must be something important to find here. Maybe it has something to do with the numbers on the labels.
Okay. So 257 then? Yeah, it must be 257. Right, so 2. Okay. So let me refer back to this. Then 2. Well, Pisces again. Okay. 2. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is Gemini this time. And 7, 6, 7 is Leo. All right. No. We need Leo at the end. Or the bull. We don't need Taurus at all, actually. So we need Pisces. Pisces, Gemini. And then Leo. All right, there we go. Ah, broken plate. Okay, we can go back to the cellar then. Now we get to do the slide puzzle, Ika. Now we get to do the slide puzzle. Oh, it's the fastest way. It's probably going to be this way. Back through across here. You gotta go downstairs. Why do I have my gun out? Put your gun away. I don't know how I feel about him having his gun out in this inside of the house. I mean, as long as he's safe with it, I guess there's no real harm. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe there is? Okay. Okay, this one's a little bit more interesting. Okay, so these little cornered chunks are set. Okay, we got some God Ray stuff going on here with this. That? No, that doesn't look quite right. Ah, there we go. That actually looks better. Okay. No, maybe like that. There we go. Okay. I need something that looks like the top of a farmhouse. But no, it'd have to be one in the middle. Or one of the square pieces? Like that? No? Unless it's upside down. But this part here and the little piece to the left seem to work, and so does this. We have... Looks like it's a little piece of the sun. So that's got to be in the wrong spot. Go like that, maybe? these clouds don't line up. That actually... No, that doesn't look like it works either. Okay, actually, that sort of looks like it makes sense. We need clouds. Oh, no, no, that actually, this lines up. So this piece is wrong. Is it though? Need to rotate middle left top piece. Oh, like rotate it this way? Oh yeah, yeah. There's the little, yeah, that lines up with the parts of the star better. Yes, good call, Ika. What am I missing here? Oops. So that looks like it lines up. Does that go better over there? Oh, it does. Okay. So then this has got to rotate that way. Oh, that's it. Oh, uh-oh. It didn't like that so much. Okay, 759. 759. 7. Five. 9. Apparently not. Oh, maybe it's 9. Oh, the larger one. Right. 975. It's not left to right, it's size. It's actually going to be 975. Oh, wait. This way, 7, and then... Oh. Yeah, actually, that's fine. There we go.
Black glass is showing another room. Must be a way to another one of Jeremy's memories.
Oop. Oh. I thought that was setting us up for a cutscene. That's back in the wine cellar. Oh.
I knew it. I knew it would work. You're getting good at this, Carnby. Maybe a little too good at this.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
The odious stench of a flooded cemetery caught him off guard. It was one of the many things that clued Detective Carnby in on that this place wasn't the real thing. This was some nightmarish surrogate, patched together by Jeremy's tattered memories. This is why we bury above ground, he thought, and set off to find the chapel that Jeremy had mentioned.
Okay, look for Jeremy inside the chapel. That's probably doable. Bullets. Merb. I'm curious if they're going to bring back the relevance of the weird vine monsters, since they seem to be one of the more prominent things that goes between the different memories. Oh. Okay, we have a noisemaker. No monster yet. This is like a loop area. So I'm assuming once we get chased by a monster, we can loop it. Oh, okay. Well, hello there. Oh, headshot. We can save the shotgun ammo for the bigger monsters. The blessing, key item.
What's this?
That's a great question. How do you know you need to take that? I was thinking this was the way forward, but that other way looks forward.
Family crypt. Emily's family must have deeper roots in New Orleans than I thought. I figured she was a Yankee like me.
Yeah, she could have been raised a Yankee. Though that implies he did not grow up down here. Which means, again, it's real odd that he's so okay with all the magic stuff going on. I mean, this could be a false memory. That's completely possible.
Now, what do we got here? Got it.
That was odd, but alright. Ooh, sledgehammer. Ooh, I think I'll keep the pickaxe for now. Oh. Hello. Oh, okay, you just seem to be aware of me. Just give you the pickaxe, then. Nice. Okay, so the pickaxe is about to break. It was tough. Beat that guy up a lot.
It was the chapel Jeremy had mentioned in his book. With a bit of luck, soon Comby would be able to catch up with the old man. He just needed to find a way inside the chapel.
Well, I have a pickaxe, but looks like we need 3 of these plates now.
He sketched this chapel in his book, so it must be important. Looks like I'll need more medallions to open it, though.
Okay.
I don't think I have everything I need.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the weird distracting monsters with noisemakers thing. Even though they seem to, a lot of the time, just know right where I am as soon as I show up. Booze, bullets. Ow. Okay. Ow. I'm trapped? Okay. Gosh darn it. Oh, when I go grab that other thing. Oh. Where was that sledgehammer at? Weapon. one down. That deserves some brandy. See, what's funny is he said brandy, and the other guy's like, "Oh, you are from around here," but he's actually not. That's interesting to me. Maybe he loves brandy so much he decided to move down here. Can I keep attacking, please? I did do a power hit there, and that just caused my character to stand still. Well, that sucks. I don't think that fountain would keep working in that condition. At least this sledgehammer seems pretty solid. I'll control the sneak. I understand that, but I don't think they balanced the sneaking aspect of this very well. Oh, good. Shovel. Take a less broken melee weapon, I guess. Yeah, see, this guy just knows where I'm at. What's this? Bullets. Nice. Oh, maybe this one's blind? Huh. Yeah, the worm ones, I guess, are actually blind. Okay. I guess technically I could have just run through all of that. What do we got? More bullets. Okay, we were maxed out on bullets, so whatever we fight next, we're just going to be shooting, I guess. Ooh, another melee weapon. Less broken one than our last one. Okay, looks like we're squeezing through there, but probably not until after we get something done. More bullets. Not seeing anything. Ah, okay, there's some meds we need. Wow, those each gave us 2. Dang, alright. Okay, apparently it's just... I don't know if it was aware of us or if it just happened to be pathing directly in line with us.
6.5 hours later.
I don't know if it's 6.5 hours later, but... Oh, Z770, welcome. Okay. Well, that was handled. I'd say we took a minimal damage there. But welcome, Z770. How you doing? That was a particularly awkward fight, but we got through it. Yeah, I guess it was just bad timing that we were moving in here right as it was rotating. Hello. Random corpse monster. Drink full. Not anymore. I mean, the stream is 6.5 hours. Is it? Have we been at it this long? Oh, we have. It's almost 7 hours, yeah. Got another omen key. It's been a very productive stream. Okay, so that'll take us back. Wait. No, this is a different path. This is the other side. Nothing inside. That is a very small coffin, by the way. Maybe that's like a pauper's coffin. It's just very thin. Which made sound effect make sense. Yeah, definitely. I gotcha. But how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good, whatever day of the week it is for you. Presumably Sunday at this point? Being in Europe, I think that would put you sometime tomorrow. Oh, this one is on fire? And it's running right for us. Oh, of course it is. Oh! Ow! I don't know what it's... I don't know what's happening. He apparently knocked our hat off. Ow. Okay, we're dead. Yeah, they just kind of get to combo us. Yeah. It's already 1:30 a.m. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the combat is definitely the weak point of this. For sure. The rest of it I'm really enjoying. The rest of this is a lot of fun. The combat, though, is a little janky. Wait, where am I at? Oh, I'm all the way back here. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, they're acting like stealth is an option. I don't know if I agree. This doesn't feel like stealth is an option to me. Being employed at a German postal office which gives out envelopes like taxes and stuff. Which date going to be started at Tuesday? Oh, okay. So you're going to start your new job at Tuesday? That sounds good. Post office is a pretty decent place to work. Yeah? Okay, cool. Hopefully you like it. Okay, so this guy is, in fact, blind. Take this sledgehammer instead. What are those other healing potions? There was the 2 other healing potions that I went back in for after the fight. The pay ain't much, but it's honest work. Yeah. It's kind of how it works out. And usually there's a lot, I mean, in the States I know how it works, but I don't know about over there. In the States there's usually a lot of mobile, like your upward mobility, so you can kind of progress up and get out of like delivering mail and go into an office job pretty easily. Here in the States anyway. I mean, I heard good things about government jobs. Yeah, usually the benefits are really good. Pay is usually average, but the benefits are usually really solid. Go down. What's happening? Okay, well that broke. Okay. Can we handle it? Did we handle it? Don't know how they give out, but pretty sure they can give 160 euro every month. What do you mean? Like benefits, you mean? Alright, so well that happened. Payment? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean I don't know what the average pay over there looks like, so hopefully that's good. There were some other healing drinks. Where are they? Did I lose them somehow? And take this other shovel. I think this one's in better condition because I don't think it's been used yet. But I'm pretty unsure about it. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So is this the new one unlocked? Yeah. Oh. I actually have to go like downstairs. Okay. I guess something startled him. Alright, stealth is an option here. Yeah, I can tell already that this is definitely the weak point of this is definitely the what do you call it? Wait, what? Select? Oh, okay. Definitely feels like the combat. The combat is janky and bad, but the story and everything else seems to be going really well. Like they gave task and said, "Good luck, buddy." Oh yeah, not a lot of feedback on like what you're actually supposed to be doing, or a lot of training. Yeah, that's always difficult. If you don't get good training, it can really make your job miserable. I've been on the wrong side of that. I know other people have been on the wrong side of it. Oh, this is grotesque. This is more French catacomb style than it is Louisiana style stuff, though. Maybe this is referring more to like the evil cult activities. Oh, okay. Oh, there's multiple. Okay, well, we're just dead. What did they want me to do with that? I guess I was supposed to, like, run and shoot? Or maybe I was just being chased, so there wasn't anything I was supposed to be able to do there? That seemed really odd. Yeah, that might have been a run for it fight. Now let's go this way this time and see. Oh, okay, this is just a dead end. I was figuring there'd at least be some kind of like collectible in there. Okay, so
too many of them. I gotta get out of here.
See, you should have said that before. Ow. I'm stuck. Ah, I should have gone left, I guess. We ditch him? The music calmed down like we ditched him. I guess we ditched them. They're no longer chasing me either way. Lucky Job Side has a bike, but has been long time road bike, like 5 or 8 years. I mean, they always say you always remember how to ride a bicycle, so... Can you borrow one and practice, a little bit before the day comes, so that way you don't have such a rough morning before you go to work. The sacrifice key item.
Now what do we got here?
Well, presumably the item we need. You already know about the 2 other ones we're carrying, so yeah. Oh, we can go up, or we can go through this. Sure do have it, but put at storage. Oh, well. I mean, if it's not too inconvenient, you might want to take a practice run at it, but collectible. Dido's Lament. Take that. Appreciate a good healing item. Hope the wheels aren't messed up. Yeah. It's one of the things you kind of got to maintain. Or if they are messed up, hopefully they're just flat and not like actually got holes in them or anything. That way you just have to pump them up a little bit.
Thank God that's over.
Agreed. Agreed. Okay. Ah, this brings us back here. So that must have been that other gate in the back? Yeah. Okay. They used to wear tracksuit pants and they can get stuck on it. Therefore, I put them in storage and forgotten. Tracksuit pants and they get stuck on it. Therefore, I put it in the storage and forgotten. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if your clothes don't work with the bike very well, yeah. And if you don't need the bike in the moment, yeah, I can see that. Oh, birds. That startled me. Oh, well, there's somebody.
This doesn't look good.
No, she looks real dead. Clasera Byrne, author and victim. Born April 29th, 1883. Died June 21st, 1930. What is it? Lagoran Arnhem. I think that's one of the... Cassandra? The name looks familiar, but I don't know from where. Maybe we gotta go get the key out of that mausoleum first. And then we'll be able to do that. Bring our health up a little bit, because I feel like we get jumped by a monster any second. And I'm pretty sure German postal e-bike, they weigh a lot. Have to practice run. Oh, they're electric bikes. That's actually pretty interesting. I've heard those are really, really nice. I've heard a lot of people talk about how nice those are. Okay. Is it another 2, 1? Oh, we can rotate these. So that one's got 3. This one's got 1, and that one's got... Oh no, they all got 3, I think. Okay, if they're meant to be up... Okay, so they must have to interact with each other? Yeah, like this. Or not? Yeah, they can go 30 kilometers or something. Yeah, they can go pretty quick. Like, if you pedal them while they're driving, they can go very fast, from what I understand. It's one of those things where you can pedal. Hold on. Having slight technical difficulties. There we go. But yeah, you can pedal, and while you're driving, you can drive or pedal. So, there's a lot of options. Yeah, they're supposed to be super nice. Oh, there it is. I just had the angle slightly wrong on that last one.
Please don't touch her. Jeremy. What are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you.
I know, it's all a big mess. No one understands. I'm just trying to keep evil at bay. Just for a little while longer.
You've got to come back with me. Your niece is waiting at Derceto.
Emily? Why would you... My letter. I keep making it worse.
What is going on, Jeremy? How is any of this happening?
I made a terrible promise with someone.
The Dark Man. Who is he?
No, don't say his name. He can hear us. He's always listening.
Jeremy, I need to understand what is going on.
I promised him everything. When the sun rises, I will be chained in his sunken desert temple for an eternity. But at least the evil about to awaken in Derceto won't harm anyone outside of that cursed place.
You're acting crazy, Jeremy. I want to help.
There's nothing you can do.
Then what's all the business about Teruea? Why did you want to go there?
Well, I can't go there. I'm not allowed.
But you wanted to. Can I go? Tell me, will it help me to break your pact? Is there something there that would help?
Why would you give me hope? That's so cruel.
Okay, sounds like we're onto something here. What should I...
Look out! Behind you! Run!
Oh.
Don't let him take you!
That's a big old fella, ain't it? Oh! Well, we're dead. Let's see. Well, yeah, even go downhill and let go gas pedal, you can go even faster. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I guess they would have to kind of limit it because you can only pump your legs so fast, huh?
I've seen so many strange occurrences lately. Memories explode into existence and then burn out like tired glass bulb filaments. Dreamscapes crash down from the stars and sink into the sea. Doors that lead to nowhere and absolutely everywhere at once. With all this reverie, I want to think there's a chance that you found a way to remain alive in some way I cannot fathom. Just like I've learned to navigate with my talisman. Maybe you, with all your knowledge, you somehow knew a way to find me again. Perhaps in Teruea. All my love, Jeremy.
Yeah, sorry, bud. Sounds like she didn't make it. I'm used to e-stuff, had e-scooter. Oh, okay. Yeah, those were popular for a little while. One of the guys I work with on Sundays has one. It seems pretty nice. Luggage key added. Found and lost. Talk to Jeremy in the chapel. Little progress achievements.
She's dead. No matter how she died, she looks peaceful now.
Hirosi's body looked unharmed. Conby couldn't figure out how she died, or why this wasn't a bigger upset to the people at Derceto.
Well, I mean...
Jeremy didn't want to be saved. He felt the need to honor some deal he made with an entity called the Dog Man. Conby wanted to think it was ridiculous, but a brief encounter with that unbearable Bloom had shaken him to his core. Conby had seen a lot of bad things in his life, but he had never before been this terrified. After gathering his thoughts, Conby figured he would need to chase after Jeremy in the only place left he could think of. He needed to go to Tarawea.
Tarawea. In the book, with a bit of luck, Kirby would be able to catch up with the old man. You just need to find a way into the chapel. Okay. Yeah, that look. They're locked past 20 kilometers, though you can still mod it, which is illegal. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so we're getting more into this whole...
Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
Yeah, we're definitely starting to hear more and more about the ghosts and all that stuff. I think it's really starting to come together that, like, yeah, I think most of these people in here are just ghosts interacting with one another. Boat? That isn't an emote? Apparently it's not an emote, no. Where are we at? Oh, we're on the second floor up here. Okay, so this was one of the locked rooms earlier. Yeah, the mezzanine. Oh, there's something else to do in the mezzanine, though. Interesting. Oh, no, this stuff was locked before. That's what I'm thinking of. Because I remember when we went into that room, he said something along the lines like, oh, that's an interesting bed or whatever. That's a boat, and there's another boat. So boats are an emote for sure. Luggage. Barlow's lens. Ah.
Telescope lens. Why would he lock that up?
Use the telescope in the drawing room to look for answers in the stars. Ooh, 6:15. Okay. Let's get over there, and we'll call it once we get over there. And then when next week we know where we're picking up. Is that the sitting room? Oh, the drawing room. Okay, so we need to go this way and then go downstairs. Okay. That's an interesting emote. What is that one? I can't tell what that is. It's an interesting looking one, though. Oh, it's a scooter and a bike. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. That makes more sense. Wait, I need to go downstairs. Excuse me, door. Door? Door. Thank you, door. I think it was over here. This is the drawing room, not the sitting room. I think that... what? Wait, what? There's something here on the floor that's blocking me being able to walk. Huh. And there also is, like, blood right here? Maybe at some point a body shows up or something. Whoopsies. Yeah, Windows has emojis. You can press Windows key and comma. Oh, interesting. Then those... yeah, they translate over in Twitch. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah, right here. Okay, perfect. Alright. Fantastic. That'll work perfect for us. Bam. Quit the main menu. Are you sure you want to return to the main menu? All in save progress. We'll be lost. We're good. All the lurkers, of course, thank you. You have the Twitch roll go around. We always appreciate you. Anybody who checks the VODs here on Twitch or checks the VODs on the YouTube repository, thank you. It's always greatly appreciated. Those numbers help keep me motivated. If you need a well-thought-out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc., Thinking Solutions. And that's going to be it for me, team. I hope you have a good rest of whatever you're up to. And, yeah. That's it for me. Bye!